Welcome to My Real Source's 4th season of Quick Tips, where you can spend 5 minutes learn something new, or maybe a better way of doing something you've been doing. I'm Debbie Fajardo, Director of Education for My Real Source, and I hope you enjoy today's Quick Tip. Today, we'll show you the easy way to auto-populate your contracts for a listing and be prepared to get that listing entered easily. Colleen DeLange and Taylor Fedewa have also created an in-depth class called Paragon, Creating a Listing from A to Z. Our next class is going to be held March 29th from 10 to 11:30. You can always register right from our main page in Paragon. If you have a private label MLS, you'll want to click the MLS button at the very top to access our page. So today we're going to show you how to skip those data entry errors or misspelled street names and auto-populate information from the tax records. First, I'm going to show you my favorite way from Transaction Desk. And you're wondering, why Transaction Desk? Because everything is transaction based. So we are going to create a transaction on the left-hand side. Give it a name. You'll want to pull a template. Remember, templates are created by your office or you. And if you'd like to see the cheat sheet on this, it's loaded up in the MLS documents in Paragon. And I'm pretty sure I have another quick tip on it. Your source is going to be from Real List. That comes from My Real Source. Select your county. I'll go down and pick St. Clair. Now, of course, I don't know the tax ID, so I'm going to search for the address, the street number, and the name, and search the tax data. There she is, and select. Now, I do like to use the wizard. Now, when you're well versed at this, you might not need to. I will go in and select some items in here. See some things I won't know before the listing appointment. And remember, we have a full class on Transaction Desk and Authentisign. So I would go in and pull my listing dates and the expiration date so it will auto-populate on my forms. And just keep clicking next through the wizard and you'll see the listing agent of me. And my brokerage is here, but of course My Real Source is not a brokerage, but your MLS, and the homeowners as well. Now, what I do like about auto-populating all this stuff, I have so much information in my exclusive right to sell already auto-populated, like my legal description and things like that. But of course, what's best is my data sheet. So I like using my data sheet because it's nicely laid out for me. I see all the items that are in red that are required. So I go through and I will pre-fill this before the listing appointment. Things that I know I will need. Now, if I choose to go ahead and print this before going out on the appointment, or I can also open up my tablet or my laptop on the appointment. So, but if I want to make sure that I have this information readily at hand, I might print it. So that way I can just go ahead and mark off all of these things about the lot, the roads, the basement type, and anything that's here. So I could just make a big check in writing, so when I come back, I can simply fill in this information. And then once I have all my information in here, and remember, you don't have to have it completely filled in. You can do as much or almost as little as you like. Because all the way at the very top, there is a really cool thing here. There we go. See, it wasn't showing. My resolution was so big. So if I go up, so this is not going to be a live listing in the MLS. It is simply going to be a partial. And you'll want to make sure that the listing was successfully sent. Always make sure to confirm. Now let's go back over to Paragon into our listings, and you're going to want to maintain a partial because that's where that listing now is. And I will search for my listings. Okay. Now the last one is on the bottom here. So now I can simply fill in the last of my information. And I can also do the tax autofill here. So we'll go over. You know that we have access to all of the counties in Michigan. And then autofill. And save. So now you see you are well on your way to creating a listing. So if you don't do the transaction desk part, you can simply come in to create a new listing and do the tax autofill from right here, and that will get you way ahead of the game. Hope you've liked today's quick tip and you're going to be able to put this into use. And if you like what you see at my Real Sources videos, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.